Things you waited later in life to do at 800-447-7234.
And Joey said, one thing I waited in life to do was take an airplane ride. Said he was 31 years old. And he says, don't know if I was worried about getting on the plane or what, but finally did it.
Good for him.
I know, right? And then Holly got her ears pierced. She said she was 40 years old, and the reason was she played sports in high school, and so she would have always had to have, kind of taken them out and that kind of thing. But somebody talked her into it, and she's got diamond studs, and that kind of changed her mind. So now she's got diamond studs, and those can stay in all the time.
Well, bougie.
I know. I
nice.
love them.
Good for you for doing that.
Yeah.
Here's Harriet at 800-447-7234. For you, Harriet, thing you did later in life, what was it?
I went hunting for the first time last year, and this year I was able to fulfill that.
What'd you catch?
A buck.
Really?
Awesome.
How big?
Many? Yeah, how many points and all this stuff?
He weighed 117 pounds. He was just a spike, but for your first deer, it was pretty good.
I'm thinking you weren't alone.
No, my husband and my son have been hunting for 10, 15 years, and they finally convinced me to go, and I'm hooked.
What finally helped you make that decision?
I quit my job to take care of my grandmother, and she finally went to the nursing home, and I was like, I'm bored. So here we go.
So if I must ask, how old are you?
Oh, gosh. Older than you.
Ain't no way. Girl, there is no way.
You are 73 years old?
I don't like you at all, Rob.
His morning crew.
Things you waited later in life to do. What is it for you, Rob and Liz? Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's His Radio and His Morning Crew.
Kathy said, I waited until I turned 50 years old to get married for the first time. She's getting married in June.
Found the right guy.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little longer. That's okay.
Good for you. I wonder what type of wedding you'll have, because I'm thinking about, hopefully there's no lockdown by then and things can be opened up so that you can invite Liz and I to your wedding and thousands of others. At least stream it or something.
Exactly. Wanda said, I waited until I was in my 40s, like 49, to get a college degree.
College degree late in life.
Yes.
Good for you, Wanda.
Awesome.
You inspire me, Wanda. Yeah. That's so great. Terry is here. Okay, Terry, I understand this is your mom. She's 78 years old, and what did she just do?
She just got her first tattoo. A small angel on the shoulder, on her back shoulder, with a little heart, holding a little heart.
And at 78 years old? Why?
That's my mom, and she's like kind of crazy, but she's so cool. And one of my cousins is a tattoo artist. And so he talked her into it, and there she was at 78, got her first tattoo, and now she has 2.
I love her.
Rob and Liz.
His Morning Crew.
You are not going to believe what Liz saw in somebody's car. It was someone famous.
Yeah.
Famous. It's Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio.
And I was so excited. So my husband and I were going through a drive-through over the weekend, and I saw the Queen of England in the back of someone's car.
What kind of car?
It was like a Jeep Cherokee. It was sort of a big SUV.
It's usually, you don't see the Queen in a Jeep Cherokee. That just doesn't make sense to me.
No, it's more of a Rolls Royce kind of a situation that she would be in the back end of. But no, it was a window decal.
Oh.
And she was waving, and she was all in yellow with her, a hat that she always wears.
I've seen those.
I loved it.
I've seen those. Different celebrities I've seen, but the Queen in this one, eh?
Yeah, it was a guy driving. The Queen was in the back.
That is great. Yeah. Oh, take a look at this Instagram that came in.
Yeah, we got one that said, the weirdest thing I ever saw in a car was an air conditioner that was installed in the back window.
One of those box air conditioners,
I guess, like a window unit? How does that, where do you plug it in?
There was a car that had stickers covered all over the entire body of the car. The entire body of the car.
I haven't seen the whole body.
Isn't that crazy? It's Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio.
Station wagon. Think about that. Big station wagon. Full. Floor to ceiling, nothing but collard greens.
Really? Collard greens?
Somebody said on Instagram they saw that collard green. Now, it must have been New Year's Day. They were serving up.
Why?
Well, you have to serve up collard greens. The old saying is that if you serve up collard greens, I think it brings money into the house for the year or something.
I've never heard that in my life until today.
Real? Because I think like black-eyed peas or or pennies or something.
I don't listen
like
to
that.
the group.
I don't I've heard this my whole life. An old wives' tale. What?
I don't listen to that group.
Wait, I had to go step back.
She did. I was waiting for her. It's like you give her the punchline of a joke, and it takes her 3 minutes to go, oh.
I'm a slow processor. Sorry.
That's what it is. Okay.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
They are so popular, but you can't buy it. You can only win it. It's Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio. And what we're talking about is the His Radio Bluetooth speaker that has become very popular this week with Apptastic going on through the My HISRadio app.
Yeah, we have gotten texts. Mavis even texted and said, I am app challenged. She said, I don't know what to do. So I kind of walked her through it.
Good for you.
Yeah, so you just go on to Google Play or the App Store, or whatever phone that you have. That's where you get your apps. And it's the My HISRadio app. You download it and then say yes to notifications. And boom, there you go. The next time we play, you'll get that notification.
How'd you like your tutorial today from Mama Liz?
I tried to make it as simple as possible.
Hopefully that I can do it now.
Okay, good.
Because I'm app challenged. I'm just challenged.
No, you are not.
Especially with apps.
Not with technology, not this guy.
The HISRadio Bluetooth speaker. Easy. Do you want to show us how to pair the Bluetooth speaker?
No, that's all on you, baby.
10:30 this morning. We'll tell you that. 10:30 this morning, a 15-minute window is going to open up on the My HISRadio app. Don't worry, if you have the app, the notifications is there for you as long as you accept the notifications, at least for this week, because we'd love you to win this. And just like Liz said, download the app because you can't buy these speakers anywhere. You can only win them with Apptastic.
His Morning Crew.
The challenge is on. Here is the challenge.
24 hours in a tub of bean dip for Los Toros. The challenge has begun.
The dude is in a tub of beans.
A tub of beans?
A tub of beans.
Like what kind of beans?
The tub of beans,
like
the
refried beans?
The refried beans, the beans that you have at a taco place.
Wow, that's kind of gross.
For 24 hours. He sat in a stew of beans. The dude's a stuntman. And this is for a taco joint that's in California.
Okay.
And so he thought, well, I'm not doing any stunts right now. I'm not jumping off of tall buildings in a single bound. He's not running through fire. He's not driving cars and crashing them like he's supposed to do in life. He thought, let me help my favorite Mexican restaurant kind of bounce back from this whole COVID stuff.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Lockdown. So I'm going to sit in a tub of beans for 24 hours. Come out and support.
Oh. Gosh, that's rough.
Hey, it's great for the pores of your skin. Have you tried sitting in a tub of beans? It's really good for your complexion.
To me, it feels like it would clog the pores. I don't know about cleanse the pores.
Oh, sure. You've heard of that, haven't you?
No.
Okay, what you need to do, here's what Liz needs to do, is have her husband, Joey, just fill up the bathtub with beans, refried beans. And then she can soak in the refried beans.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what?
Joey, don't.
Do you guys have a hot tub?
No, we don't have a hot tub.
That's too bad because I would say you have a jacuzzi.
Yeah. So a jacuzzi tub, like in the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom one. Okay.
So if you turn on the little bubbles, that would be not good.
Oh, yeah, that would be excellent.
Not be good.
Well, if those don't work, I guarantee you there'll be some kind of bubbles that will happen.
Rob and Liz.
His Morning Crew.
Chewy has just announced with Disney that they have all these chew toys and all the collars and leashes and even some clothing for dogs, for your pet. They're so cute. So you can get a Baby Yoda chew toy. You can get a Minnie Mouse donut chew toy. I mean, there's just some
Why
of the
would you do
cutest-
that to Baby Yoda?
Oh, it's
Put
one
him
of those
into the jaws of a dog.
because it's just so cute. Your dog is cute. Baby Yoda's cute, and I think
not?
Baby Yoda is one of those things that crinkles when they chew it.
And squeaks?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Mine doesn't squeak. The one that Charlie has, it.
Wait a
just,
minute, you have one of these?
Not a Baby Yoda. Just she has one of those
Okay.
crinkle toys. No, but believe me, I will have
She's
one.
on her way to Chewy to
For
order
real.
some of these things,
I'll
huh?
find it
I
somewhere.
heard it's like they have 400 items of Disney stuff for pets. pets.
Right. And it's like Marvel, and there's a Tony Stark patch. They have a collar that's Marvel, but then they have Pixar. I mean, they
got it all.
Yeah. Anything that Disney is included in, you can find a chew toy for your dog just about.
And I'm sure it's not discount bargain rate prices for these things. We're talking
Disney
here, right?
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I know that Heinz does ketchup.
Yep.
I've seen the mustard. I've seen the relish. You know, the staples of good American hot dogs and
picnics.
Yeah. Hamburgers. You put them on there. I had no idea Heinz did all this other stuff now. They're dropping new sauces.
Yeah, they've tried a couple of different things over the years. I don't know that I've ever tried any of them.
I didn't know they did more because they were just talking about these new ones they have out.
Oh, what they got?
They have, well, let me see if I can pronounce this. Wasabolui.
Wasabi
Okay.
aioli.
And then there's Hanch.
What is that? Is
I
it
have
honey
no
mustard and ranch?
idea what that is.
What? Is it honey mustard and No, it's hot sauce.
Looks like hot sauce, yeah.
And ranch.
Hot sauce and ranch.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's nice. Good on you there, Heinz.
Yeah.
And then Tar-Chup, which I'm guessing that's tartar sauce and ketchup mashed together, right?
Oh, my goodness, no.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
That sounds,
I love that.
that sounds disgusting. I'm sorry. No,
Which one?
All of them,
All of them,
actually. I
huh?
was going to say, but especially the Tar-Chup.
So what's the wasabi one?
So I think it's wasabi and aioli, right? Yeah, garlic aioli.
Garlic what?
Aioli.
I don't even know what that is.
It's hard to describe because I thought it
aioli?
was
Is
more
that
like
what
a
it's called?
pasty. Yeah.
Aioli.
Yeah. It's a thing. I've never
I
ordered it.
guess.
So I don't know.
I don't know how to pronounce the what's this here sauce.
Wasabi?
No, what's this here? The Worcestershire.
Oh,
that one.
I always call it Worcestershire.
Yeah, so I call it what's this here sauce. Nobody knows what I'm ever
like
talking about, as
They
you can
should.
clearly see.
Mornings with Rob and Liz.
Top of them there mornings to you. I'm just doing it because it's St. Patrick's Day.
That's Southern Ireland.
Yeah, of course. That is the South, right?
Top of them there morning.
Top of them there morning to you.
That's awesome. I love it.
Rob and Liz, his morning crew.
I don't know if you've ever used GoodRx, like going to the website or the app or whatever.
I've tried it a few times.
Yeah. Where you can find, they say, cheaper prescriptions or whatever. Well, they have done something that was really cool. They have teamed up with an organization that's a charity to help pay for some prescriptions for the elderly, the vulnerable, those that just can't afford prescriptions. So far in 2021, they've done $5 million worth of medication.
Just this year alone?
Just this year
It's
alone.
just March.
I know.
That's great.
So what they do is they team up, I guess, with clinics all across the country. Right now, there's only 23 clinics that they've teamed up with. There's 2 in the Carolinas, not one in Georgia as yet. But they say because they have a little more money in their coffer, I guess, that they are going to expand it. They're going to open up some more clinics that they work with.
To help more kids or people who actually need it.
Right, because it could be a kid or it could be somebody that's elderly. I mean, the cost of prescriptions is unbelievable. It's unreal.
I've learned that recently because I've had to be put on some medication because of what I just went through.
Right.
Wow.
But I don't understand. I mean, there's some pills that are $700 for a pill that I've read about.
Well, that sounds cheap.
I mean, it's just like, how does that even compute? So I don't understand it, but they're, at least GoodRx is saying, you know what? We're in the business. We can kind of try to help.
His morning crew.
Well, I hate to bring you down, but there has been some sadness that I heard out of our producers this morning.
What?
Well, they wanted to make a trip to the Taco Bell in Charlotte because there was some chicken sandwich thing that was at that Taco Bell, right?
Yeah, it was a chicken taco. It was their new chicken taco that they had come out with.
And only for 2 days? That was it?
Yeah, it wasn't long. It was only for a little bit of time that they had it out. But we were going to go up there and get it and try it, but we kind of missed our window.
Their response to everyone else in the chicken sandwich wars, and I wanted to try it.
Sorry, guys.
So they didn't have a chicken taco before this?
No.
I did not.
Not the kind of fried chicken patties that you use for
so it was
I'll tell you what.
patty.
We got a new road trip planned for the guys.
Okay.
Okay?
good.
Because they have a Taco Bell that's going to look like a bank coming out.
Why?
It looks like a bank. And you know how the banks, if you've ever gone through a drive-through and then they give you the money, they used to put it in a chute and the chute will go, and then there's your money.
Yeah.
Or there's your deposit slip or whatever you did.
Or your suckers that they gave you.
Well, I haven't had those for years. I miss those days.
I know.
I'm sorry. But this is in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. So big road trip for the guys.
Ooh, fun.
To go and visit what could be the very first Taco Bell that looks like a bank. You have all these there's no dining room, but you order, you come up, you pull up, you open up your app, you order through your app, and then you pull up into one of the lanes, which there's like about 3 or 4 lanes, and then a dumbwaiter will lower your meal to you, and you open up the window, and it's right there for you.
That is cool. So it doesn't necessarily do the bank thing where it sucks it back up. The dumbwaiter is very slow and easy, and it's on a pulley system.
Yeah, it drops it down. You'll notice that there's a big, enough story above where there's people who are actually going to put it on a tray, push the button, and like a little elevator, a dumbwaiter, it comes down to you, and then there you go.
Ooh, fancy. Ooh, I like that. But I don't like not having a dining room, but...
Well, if you're traditional,
they
say park your car, walk inside, you can order and bring it out. There's no dining room. So if you're one of them people
to like to eat inside, or maybe they could set up some picnic
just talk
tables
to a person instead of order on an app.
I'm going to miss all that interaction.
Well, it's only in one spot. And if it works for them, it might be in our own backyard. But they're going to try it in one spot, it looks like. It's not even built yet.
Well, I don't want to say I don't want it to work, but I just like that human interaction better. That's my choice.
She's so old-fashioned.
I just like people.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.